Welcome to the Caddo Convos, the podcast that explores the vibrant community of businesses thriving in Caddo Office Reimagined. We're here to shine a light on the incredible entrepreneurs and professionals who make the most of our private offices, co-working spaces, and day office rentals in the Dallas-Fort Worth suburbs. Join us as we share their stories, celebrate their successes, and dive into the benefits of working in a space that's close to home but offers so much more than working from home. Let's get started with today's conversation. Joining me today on the Caddo Convos is Aaron Jenkins with HeartCentrix Solutions and Code Report. How you doing, Aaron?
Perfect. Doing fantastic.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining me in the studio today. I'm really eager to learn about both of these businesses, but let's start with the first.
So HeartCentrix Solutions is an IT staffing firm. We were founded about 3 years ago. I've been in the game for over 15 years, and it just came to a point in time where it was time to branch off and do my own thing.
Fabulous. So entrepreneur, I like it. Well, I feel like I'm one myself. So.
Well, yes. I think a sales guy that turned into an entrepreneur, it's always kind of odd that I find myself leading a company, but been a leader at nature and, just kind of rose up, and this is the course it took.
Okay, well, tell me about the products you offer, and products and services, I guess.
So basically, what we offer out are IT services to various clients, startup to Fortune 500. When it comes down to it, there's a whole world of consultants that are needed for IT-related positions. We find those for our clients. They support them in a contract format, and we also offer out opportunities for them to take those employees on permanent with them in-house.
Terrific. And how does that differ from Code Report?
Well, I feel that Code Report is going to revolutionize the way that we do IT staffing in the future. Code Report is a proprietary evaluation platform to make sure clients know exactly what they're getting from a skill set.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty involved. Tell me, how did one create the other?
So one created the other from an IT staffing perspective. I'm not technical by nature. So it was very difficult when I started in this industry to really identify an infrastructure engineer, developer, a security engineer, or what have you. So I had to come up with a way that I could actually know that an individual had that particular skill set. So I worked with all the smartest people that I knew on creating kind of an automated format to help me expedite and really understand if somebody had the skill set that my clients were desiring.
Interesting. Yeah, and you need somebody that can bridge that gap, understand wants and needs versus capabilities. Tell me about your typical customer. What are their needs?
So typical customers, right? Most business people have no idea or ability on what it takes to create an application, right? Could be web, could be mobile. But our clients are, those that have those type of needs, and we fulfill by giving them the engineers to really bring their ideas to a software world.
Interesting. And so tell me a story. Everybody loves a good story. And I can't imagine that all of your customers, everything just went perfectly from as in they had to reach out to you or you reached out to them to solve a major problem they had. What was it and how'd you fix it?
Well, stories usually happen where, let's just say errors might have been made in the past.
Yes.
I can give you a story from one of my top clients, American Airlines. They basically had a big name partner that I won't, that everybody knows as a household names, but essentially they had a difficult time finding quality resources. And what I specialize in is really, understanding what clients need from a not only technical perspective, but a cultural perspective. And I came in and really got a chance to save the day. So this was back when U.S. Airways and American Airlines merged.
Oh, wow.
In a project called Go Wide. So I was an integral piece on getting that off the ground. And that's where I kind of came in and helped save the day there.
Now, there's big customers like that with huge needs. Tell me about a smaller business because you're surrounded by them here.
Yes, we kind of work all across the board, from a startup to large enterprise, as we said. So there's not anything that's too small or too big because relationships are all that matters. So there's been various startups and various small enterprises that we've supported on a much smaller capacity. But I will not say no to any business as any entrepreneur should.
When a customer approaches you, how should they be prepared to have a beginning conversation with you?
Well, I think with the name HeartCentrix Solutions, everybody always asks, well, why that name?
Sure.
And it's not because we're healthcare focused by any means. It's because I really try to humanize and have a heart center approach for my consultants and my clients. So I think just understanding what somebody's trying to accomplish is super important for me, because there's many times where I've had to say, hey, I'm not the right person for you, or our company isn't, but this person is. So really trying to understand and not take advantage of people, and starting with the conversations of what they need is something that I specialize in, not selling them just whatever that it takes just to get in the door. It wouldn't be something that, I would be interested in doing.
Yeah, that's really fair. And I mentioned you're surrounded by, businesses of all size, really. You're here at the Caddo office, Reimagined in North Tarrant. Why did your business choose this location?
Well, I think more so it was a referral from my wife saying, hey, I think you should look into this office space that's a lot closer to our house, because I'm Keller born, or not Keller born, wise, but Keller is home for us. And we were officing out in Addison at Common Desk. And we got, a knock on the door, basically saying, hey, you got to be out by next year. And this was the end of last year. So it was really perfect timing that this beautiful building became available. And as soon as I came in here, I was like, this is awesome. The flexibility terms for us to scale up and scale down. I mean, we came in here with the mindset of just one office. And look, 6 months later, I think we got about 5.
Wow.
So
that's terrific.
It's been awesome.
In this space.
We have 4 here and 1 in Allen.
Okay, that's terrific. So you can serve, and that's my next question is area you serve. It sounds like you could basically be national, but where would you say your customers are centered? Imagine DFW.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We actually are global.
Global. There you go.
A lot of our clients that operate in every country. Mm-hmm. So we have to as well. So we got people that sit in Brazil, London, Poland, and then obviously a general portion of them are in North America.
Well, it's fantastic. Your business has changed a lot, especially where AI is concerned. What are you seeing right now, and how are you preparing for the changes that are happening? I mean, how do you stay ahead of what's going on, especially your business?
Yes, well, that's an awesome question, and we get that asked quite frequently.
Yeah.
And I believe that with our software code report, we are using elements of AI. But I also think it's equally important to have a human element. And that's where, you can really kind of put the finishing touch on cultural match, ability to communicate, things that AI really can't do quite yet. Maybe they say they can, but not efficiently. So I think it's ultra important to have both facets equally.
What's the favorite part of your job? What gets you out of bed in the morning? You're like, this is exciting.
That's a great question. Honestly, it's not the money, which a lot of people do think of. I think it's the ability to be creative and pivot. When you have your own company, it's awesome to say, hey, change course. We're going to try this. We tried this for a couple of weeks. It's not working. We have to pivot. And having that power is everything. So I think that the most important and the best thing about running your own company is just being able to adjust at any given moment.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. What's the best way to reach you? How do you like to be reached? Is it the website, phone?
Yeah, phone, email, LinkedIn. We're huge on LinkedIn.
Oh,
I love that. I'll always take my cell phone's on my email tag. It's on my Facebook. It's on my LinkedIn. It's the way I've always operated. Have had the same number for the last 15 years. You reach out to me, I will get back to you. I promise you.
That's excellent. So, parting thoughts for somebody who doesn't even know they have problems that you can solve.
Check out our social media.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of have it all on there. Our digital marketing director, Bailey Compton, has been nothing short of amazing. I've gotten lucky to grab her this year. So whatever you see on there, please feel free to ask more questions. We're here to help.
That's wonderful. Well, Aaron, I appreciate you coming in today, spending some time with me in the studio and just sharing what you do and how you do it and how you support businesses.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us today on the Caddo Convos podcast. A huge shout out to our incredible network of members for making our community vibrant and supportive. If you're looking to boost your productivity and reduce the isolation of working from home, consider joining us at Caddo Office Reimagined. Our spaces are designed to meet your evolving needs, support remote work, and foster a sense of community that's hard to find at home. Whether you're a startup aiming for growth, a freelancer seeking a professional setting, or a company looking to optimize resources, Caddo offers a perfect blend of flexibility and innovation. By joining us, you'll be a part of a dynamic business ecosystem that helps you thrive. For more information, visit caddooffices.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Caddo Convos.